I want people to know when they click on this channel, when they click on this video, when they see me, I want them to know the type of person I am. When they see this background, they're gonna know I'm a effing nuthead. No, I'm not gonna say the F word. F you if you think I'm gonna say the F word. Welcome to my channel. I'm not a beauty guru. If you'd like to see what I used and how I did this look, I love the eyeshadow palette I used so much. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, all that YouTubers did. Alright, watch the video. Share this video if you liked it. That's the last one. I'm sorry about the fan in the background. I'm in the hottest room in my apartment. Okay, so I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a full face of drugstore only makeup. I'm gonna have my favorite products and I'll be using those today. I'll also suggest some other ones, some alternatives to this, but these are definitely cheaper alternatives to the very expensive high-end stuff, and you can find stuff that is just as good at the drugstore. So I'd like to share that with my friends and whoever else subscribes to me. Even if you hate me, that's okay. Just watch my video, leave a hate comment down below and a thumbs down. See that? That's my hand. So the first thing I'm going to do is use an alternative to drugstore, but I'm going to use my favorite ever makeup remover. It's the Shake It Off Makeup Remover by Tori Bell. And it is literally magic. The brow stuff I use by ABH is really hard to get off, and this takes it off so easy. So yeah, the reason it will be cheaper in the end, and it is not at the drugstore, it is online, but you use so much less, and you're saving yourself some wrinkles by not rubbing as hard. This thing's all dirty. And when I use makeup remover wipes, I have to use 2 to 3 at a time. And how many do they come in? These, I use cheaper ones, the Equate. It comes with 80 and they're $3 a piece. And I have to use like 3 at a time when I'm taking off my makeup. If I'm taking off a lot of makeup, I would have to use even more. Tati was a big inspiration for my channel, and she's always honest, and she's still making a good living. She's still got a YouTube channel. And I just have this big fear of, you know, leaving something out and then someone buying a product and being like, I hate this, and I spent my hard-earned money on this and I hate it. And that scares me. I don't know, I just can't. Wish I could sometimes, to be honest. Sure helped my career out a lot. Some girls are making it to the top pretty quick doing that. My skin literally feels so good after I use this, and it doesn't burn my eyes one bit. I have kind of sensitive skin, sensitive eyes, and it doesn't irritate me at all. I feel like my skin looks better after using this stuff. Alright, enough with that little promo. I do make 25% off that if you do decide to buy it. If not, that's okay. It is $20. The first product I want to talk about is going to be a face primer. It's Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. It's the dewy one. If you're just starting out at makeup, don't worry about this. But if you do want to make your foundation last longer, look a little better, and pick some up. It is $5.49 at Ulta, and at Target it says online at Target it is $2.89, and I shook it with the cap off. Don't do that because a bunch came out. So I can show you what it looks like. It definitely does give the skin a dewy, glowy look. There's also a dupe for the Benefit Pore Professionals, and that's the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Poreless Primer, and that's $4.99 at Target. A lot of people say that's a dupe for that. I've tried it. I didn't really like it. I do like the Benefit Professionals one. I'd rather just have Wet n Wild or NYX. The next thing is foundation. You gotta lay the face. I have 3 different foundations that are like my holy grail drugstore foundations. One of them is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. You can get that for $8.99 at Target. That is more a medium to light coverage foundation that you can build up, and it won't get cakey at all. If you want your skin to feel like skin when you have some makeup on, I suggest that. It's a little dewy also if you like that. type of thing. If you want real full coverage foundation, Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation is really good, like really full coverage, and it doesn't cake on me. And you can build it up, but I mean, you don't really need to. That's $7.49 at Ulta. At Target, it is $6.99, so super cheap. The third one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. That is a favorite among lots of people. So is the Milani. It's $8.99 at Target, and it might vary from store to store, but all these things you can get at Target or Walmart. I'm trying to decide which one I want to wear. Oh yeah, and this one is, I would say it's a full coverage. It is less coverage than this, and it doesn't feel cakey on you. It lasts all day. This one's a little thicker. It still doesn't feel like too cakey, and that is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. You can see it's a lot more full coverage, sorry. Just go with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Believe it or not, I've been using a brush while I was on Facebook Live. I'm gonna use a brush. I'm using R&L Moda brush. That's another thing, that's probably for another video, but I feel like tools are really important too. But then foundation too, you can apply with your fingers and it turns out just as good too. But for eyeshadow, I feel like brushes make such a difference. Like, even some e.l.f. brushes, they have some really good stuff. So I don't know why I keep doing this, whatever. Just gonna squirt some on my brush. Like I said, this is very full coverage, so do not be alarmed. Come on, hair, leave me alone. I look ridiculous. All right. So I'm just gonna put it on my face. The last place I put it is my forehead, because on me, I have the most wrinkles and whatever right there. And I don't want to cake it on there. Spread it down my neck. What the heck? Why does it smell good? What's on my brush? I've never used this foundation with a brush before. So I'm just going to pat it out with a beauty blender then. That was playing funny with the brush for me. It was leaving those brush strokes on my face. Went ahead and went in with a beauty blender over it. Wet beauty blender. If you blend it in with your hands, you would not have that problem, I'm sure. Another thing I love is beauty blenders. They are about $3 a piece, I believe. Oh, get one of those. Change your life.
Change your life, honey.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't mention this. e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm so sorry it's dirty, but it's me. So this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer blurs your face so much. I got 3 powders to talk about. If you've been watching my channel, you know I love Coty Airspun and Translucent. That is a fave. More like a true translucent powder. It does leave your face a little bit whiter, and then but you can always bronze. It's good for baking your under eyes. Did I say how much that is? That's $5.99 at Walmart, I think. And then the Maybelline Mineral Power Finishing Bell Translucent Powder. This is why I don't tag this product on Instagram, because it's just too long to say. I cannot remember all that. But this stuff I've been using a lot lately. It's very pretty. I use this in translucent, and that is $8.97 at Walmart. And then the last product is the Maybelline Fit Me.
The OG Maybelline Fit Me
Matte Poreless Powder in translucent. And this is $5.79 at Target, and I'm sure you can find it anywhere. You can find it at Walmart. I really like using this when I'm done bronzing and everything to lighten up my eyes. I don't necessarily use this all over my face because it is a matte powder, so I don't want it to over dry my whole face, but I do like using it in the parts I want to brighten and like sculpt. The concealer I'm going to be using today is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Perfect. Right now it's $3.50 at Ulta. e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Wear is a good alternative. This is $5. I think you can buy this at Walmart and stuff, and definitely at Ulta. L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Paris would be the only other one that's in my top 3. It blends out really good. It's full coverage. The one I'd say that's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, though, would be the Makeup Revolution stuff. This is by far my favorite drugstore I have used by far. So I wet my Real Techniques beauty blenders. I suggest the regular size Real Techniques orange ones. They are very good. I think you can get 3 in a pack for $9 or $10, so it's a really good deal. It's like $3 a piece. $3 a piece. Pizza. Oh, I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution. I have used the L'Oreal Infallible in other videos. If you'd like to see it, then go there. I just really love this stuff right now. And I know some people do not have an Ulta near them, but I mean, get someone's credit card. Do whatever you have to do. Sometimes Sometimes you gotta take matters into your own hands. It's makeup we're talking about. Cops will understand. Just kidding. I'm not gonna explain really how I'm doing my makeup, so watch a damn tutorial. Don't follow me, man. I'm just brightening the center of my face, basically. If anyone's still watching this video by now, they have clicked off by now. And this doubles as an eyeshadow primer. If you get greasy eyelids or your eyeshadow isn't as pigmented, put some concealer on your eyelids. Tap that stuff out till it's dry and then put a powder over it and it'll be locked in. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty, I'm shy to take any girl with me tonight.
Charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel.
So I'm gonna blend out the edges of that. See like how much that brightens my eyes. It doesn't dry it. It doesn't crease. I love this stuff. I love it more than the Tarte Shape Tape, in all honesty. Tarte Shape Tape dried my eyes out. This doesn't dry at all. I love it. I'm gonna go into Coty Airspun. I'm gonna use this small one, and I'm gonna bake under my eyes with that. It's very fine milled. There's a kind of scent to it, but it's not overwhelming, but I just do not like scents very much. But it works very good. You do not have to bake your under eyes. Whatever you want to do, you could just take a brush and cover your whole face with some powder to set it. For eyeshadow, I have this and I never used it. I swatched it on my fingers a little bit. It's the Magnified Spice Edition Eye Contouring Palette, and that's $7.29 at Target. Some autumny, maybe summer tones and some golds. Little color to set your eyes with. But I'm going to use an old favorite. Used a lot. It's the Profusion Eyes, the 9-color eyeshadow palette. I used to love this palette. The colors to like set your eyes or put some white-ish colors on it are so pigmented. You could even use that to brighten your under eyes if you needed. So I'm going to go into that first. I'm going to dust it on. With eyeshadow brushes, like I said, I feel it's kind of important. It like really changed up my game. e.l.f. and Wet n Wild have some good brushes that you can buy for $2 or less, $2, $1. English, please. I'm gonna put this matte shade Trust in my crease because that's like the transition shade it's giving me. There is some beautiful shimmers in here though. That is a very pretty transition shade. It's been so long that I used this, but this is so nice and pretty. All right, that blended out like a dream. I did my other eye off camera to save memory and time. The shade's called Caring. Look at that. And then this one is called Drama. I think I'm going to take the Drama one, the more green one, and put that on my lids. I don't think I ever tried that one. Usually with these type of shades, I do go in with my finger, but we'll just try it with the brush. So I'm going to take it on my finger and swirl my finger on that. Oh, my hands are so dry and nasty. It's a lot better. I gotta put some more powder down. Otherwise, I'm afraid it will get everywhere. Alright, I think I'm going to go into the color Caring. And I'm going to put this on the edge, in the outer corner. Ooh, that is pretty. And I'm going to tap that in. I'll be adding Sweet right here in the center. Stay like goldish color. And I'm going to tap that and kind of smear it on my lid and blend it into Caring. There is like specks of glitter in Sweet. It's very pretty. I'm going to put Joy, but I'm just going to put a tiny bit in the very center. This one's very light. Just put a little tiny bit just on the center. I'm going to take that Drama shade, the greenish one, and I'm going to take it on my pinky and put it in the center. Guys, look how cool my background is. If I did like a story time, like a scary one. Alright, let's keep going. Make sure to have something fluffy to like lightly, very lightly wipe it away. Not even wipe, flick, flick, flick. Okay, this works really good For like under the eyes, this is the e.l.f. bronzing brush. I don't have all my drugstore favorites on here, and there's a lot more I could add and make more videos on it. If you do want to see that, leave me a comment or let me know what you would like to see from me. It helps me out, and I like to talk to you guys, so let me know down below. I'm going to use this very small crease brush by e.l.f. It's not a very soft brush, but that makes it good for lining the outside right here. I'm going to go into Trust right here. I probably should have used the 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundation, honestly, for this makeup look, for just doing my makeup right now, because it's summer and a little drier in the air. Hence your skin's a little drier and you don't want to use a mattifying foundation. I'm going to go into Caring, and I'm going to put that on the very outer corner also. And I'll go into the crease a little. I have so many stories I could tell, and I want to start doing that on my channel, but I've got to think of them because I have like severe memory loss from the trauma. I'm going to use the black, which is Nightlife. I'm going to line my eyes with that. Just line the outer corner at the top. So it's a nice black. And do not pack that on your brush when it's a black. I am taking Caring right here and just putting a little bit on the center. I'm going to take a little bit of Drama, and I'm going to put it right here in the center. I think I want to take a little more of Joy right here, and I'll mix it with Sweet. I want to put it right here. This is such a cool like brow bone shade, and I'm going to go into my brow bone and kind of highlight it with that. The eyeshadow look is done, and it's time to move on to other things. Love ya. I'm going to make sure all that powder is wiped off, wiped away. I'm going to go into the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer. These names are getting so long. This goes for $14.99 at Ulta. You can get it on Amazon for $10. eBay it says $6.99. A cheaper alternative, and something that I actually like more, is Physicians Formula, and you can get that at Walmart and Target for around $11, $11 to $13. I love that stuff. I just haven't been able to re-up on it. I'm gonna contour with this. Contour and bronze. So this stuff, just like the Physicians Formula, is very buildable. Contour under that neck. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe to get myself some injections right here to help my chin out. I'm kind of curious to use this as a bronzer. I've seen people contour with a gray shade like that. I'm gonna go into Trust and trust that this isn't gonna mess me up. I know it's usually fine to mix and match, like if you want to use some of your eyeshadow for your eyebrows, or using eyeshadow for blush or whatever, and sometimes eyeshadow for contour. Uh-oh. My pores look horrible. They look horrible. Usually I'd go in with Maybelline Fit Me Poreless powder, and I'd put it right under here to brighten up my eyes, but I already have way too much powder under there. Hear me out. I ran out of this a long time ago, and I haven't refilled that or the Physician Formula, but trust me, it is one of my favorites. In using Olimar blush, the funny thing is this color right here, the mix between these two, is the exact shade that I would use anyways, and it's just as good. It's the Maybelline Fit Me blush, and I use it in the color Rose. It works just the same, it looks just the same, I promise. So I'm going to use the Olimar Blush Trio, both of these. And I'm going to try really hard just to go in very softly. Before I put my highlighter on, I'm going to set my face, so I'm going to shake this really good. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist, and that's like, what, $5 here? I'll look at it. Target, you can get this for $11.99. You do not have to get a setting spray, but I do use a bunch of powder, so I kind of need it. This, I believe, has rose water in it. It smells really good. It's a fine mist, I'll say that. It's very fine. Alright, I think that helped my face not look so cakey and powdery. I think it helped a little bit, so that's good. I used to use the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Brow Pencil, and it's $8 at Walmart. I've ran out of that, and since I got this on sale from AVH, it's a dupe. In my opinion, it works just the same. I also still use the Easy Breezy Brow by CoverGirl, which it looks like it's like $9, so kind of a lot, but it's lasted me years. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick off camera, and I'll see you guys after that. My fan's back on. I just don't want to get up to turn it off, really. My favorite drugstore eyeliner has been for a while the Maybelline Line Stiletto. This stuff. And it just stays fresher. I don't know why. It's fun to shake it. It's got a very clean, thin tip. At Target, it's $4.89, and at Walmart, it is $9.99. So sometimes at Target, they sell stuff cheaper there. I've noticed makeup a lot of times, and diapers for some reason are just cheaper at Target, but everything else, big difference, a lot more expensive. A lot of people's go-to with highlight is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I've only got this color, although they have a new, like, warmer color that I really want to try, because this is also pretty from Wet n Wild, but it has sparkles in it, so just know that. This was like $5, and it's really pretty. That's how it looks. That's this one right here. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually do this one. I don't use it a lot, and it's very underrated. So you can get this for $5. So I'm gonna put a little bit in the inner corner. Use them both. Why not? So I'm gonna take that, my big fluffy brush from Morphe. Wet n Wild has one just like this. I just lost mine, that's all. I'm gonna highlight the tops of my cheek. I did forget to mention moisturizer. I didn't even put it on. I didn't even think about it. But that makeup remover is really moisturizing, so I didn't have to put any on. The L'Oreal Collagen Moisture Filler for a drugstore. This stuff is really good. Just line this a little bit. Lash Paradise goes for like $10 to $11. Is a dupe for Better Than Sex mascara. These are Kiss lashes. I'm going to put these on. I'll put a picture up right here. I'm going to put them on off camera. Alright, I got the lashes on. Those should be the lashes you start with, because the band is so small on these that it makes it so easy to bend. Plus they're not too dramatic, but also are going to add something to your, like, give you longer lashes and make you feel pretty. So I'm going to line my lips. NYX is a really good lip liner. I used to use Jordana. Oh, it still works. See? They got some good stuff. I mean, the lid's off and it's still working. Come on. I need a lipstick in this color from NYX. I love that. I also got this Ardell lipstick that's been my favorite, and everyone asks me about it too when I wear this. The Matte Whipped lipstick by Ardell. This is in Unsafe and Wicked. And it feels so good on my lips too. This is the Ardell lipstick. You shouldn't see it up close because I do a bad job at lipstick. Hey, look at yourself and don't do that. This is the makeup look you could do from the drugstore if you wanted, or if you like one particular product, you could go after that and just try it out. This Ardell stuff is my new favorite thing for sure from the drugstore, but this eyeshadow palette from Profusion is, I'm so surprised. I thought it was going to be good. I know I used to use it all the time, but it is really, really good. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like this video. It helps me so much, and it's free to use, so just go ahead and do it. Right. It's rude if you don't, she said. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll have another one for you soon. One video, if it's not out before this video, will be on how I got this wig to be this color. If you want your hair this color, it's the same thing as this wig, because it's real hair and human hair and all that, so it works the same. Say bye, Hannah. Bye.